what's up? 309 RC here. Got to do some modifying. So, on my RedCat hybrid that we're doing, you see my plate that I made here. Well, the transmission don't fit quite right. Well, it's not so much the transmission, but I have to have that in place when I do it. I know where it's got to be, and I have marked this out for to notch it. I got to notch it between here to here, so my rear bulkhead will fit correctly, and then I'll have to do it back here too. I just don't want to take out a bunch of material. If I can just notch it in the back, I will. I just have more pieces going into this section, so the notches got to be a little bit more, probably just a little over a 1/16 or so, I would say, on both sides. And we'll notch that out, and then we can put our bulkhead. I only got part of this bulkhead, so I ordered a new one. It'll be coming, so we can have all the transmission mounted up in the rear end, and hopefully fit a motor in it, and then I can work on the other part. But this is pretty major, so we're going to get started on it. Maybe I can try and video a little bit of. Hey, what's going on? Well, there's where we're at. I got the front notched out for the transmission, and for the axle pin, or the rear arms, bottom arm pins. I don't want to do the back yet until I have that rear part of that bulkhead, you know, because that's might line up a little bit different. I got my line set, so where I'm going to notch it out, because I'm not going to take all this out, just like I did up here. You can kind of maybe see it there. Notches out around both sides. Did a little filing to get it to fit right, but that's gonna work, you know. It's gonna be solid. So I'll do the same thing on the back side. Notch it out, and we'll get her together. So sometimes baby steps. Waiting on parts makes you take the baby steps. Let you think about it a little longer, I guess. So, yep, we'll get a little bit done tonight after work, and we'll do a little more once we get the other part of that bulkhead for the rear. That's going to be my holdup right now. Then I'll route out all this where the transmission housing sits, how it's notched in the stock HPI motor transmission mount. I'll do that with this. I just won't go all the way through, just enough for it to sit down where it needs to sit down at. So, but a little progress, you know. I got 1/4-inch plastic under that, and I countersunk where my pillars are going to be for my battery box, servos, and all that. And that also allowed me to notch down here for the steering assembly to fit right. So I know I think it'll take some of the buffer a little bit too with that plastic in there, but I'll bolt that down too as well. So I'll probably do like 4, 6 through there. That way it's evenly spread. But that don't go there. And then our gas tank section. I also got to deal with making my motor mounts for the front, being so there's no support there, but I've got an idea on that. A buddy of mine had an idea, and I've got a different idea, so, you know, the layout's different than his, so we gotta think outside the box a little bit. He did the same thing. Ben, that was a good idea, man. So we're going to keep going. I might set my motor in there because there's nothing stopping me really from doing it with my transmission housing in there. I can kind of get an idea with what's going to happen there. So, yeah, I like it. It's going to be a pretty cool basher. The wheelbase is 4 inches longer than, no, it was three and a quarter, 3.5 inches longer than stock length wise from wheel to wheel. So it's really making me think I'm going to make this a little wider later, but we'll see. You know, let's get her to where she's in running format first. But got till spring for that. I got other projects, but this one's kind of got me obsessed right now. But we'll see. All right. Till next time, y'all enjoy your hobbies and take care. We'll see ya.